So guys, it's time to talk about this gem, absolute gem that we have here, and that is the origin shard. So let's dive straight into it. Okay, the origin shard aims to replicate the original era of Ultima Online, which is the hardest one. Even T2A is easy compared to this era. This shard is currently staged in 1998 time frame, and this is an open world. This is a perfect sandbox where you can do whatever you want. Here is the link to the, you will find the link in the description below, uorigins.com, how to download the client, how to connect. Okay, here, for instance, here, all the info on how to connect, and you can use classic UO, of course, you can use classic UO here. We are not forcing you to play with 12 frames per second. And here are the main rule sets. So we are going to dive straight into this, and then we're going to get a glimpse at the wiki page. So the notoriety system here, there is no murder counts. There is the notoriety system. So if you perform good actions, you receive positive karma. If you perform bad action, you lower your karma. And if your karma drops below a certain level, you become gray. And if your karma drops below a certain level, you become red. There's the original guard system. It means that when somebody calls a guard, you're not instantly guard wrecked, but a guard spawns near you and starts chasing you, so you can actually escape guards. House and boat security is an issue. Here, for instance, housing mechanics are unique in that ownership of the house is determined only by who holds the key. There are no friendlies, there's no co-owner, there's no iBandy, there is no remove thyself, and there is no lockdowns. Yes, you heard it right, there's no lockdowns. So what you're gonna do here is to, when you have a house, you have a house that is not even private nor even public, there is no this distinction. You put a vendor outside in which you store your key inside the key ring. So when you go to your house, you grab the key ring with the key, unlock the door and go in, detect hidden. And when you go out, you place the key back on your vendor and say escape, not for sale. Original skill mechanics, so skills are very different here. So for instance, there is no bonus to anatomy to damage, there is no bonus to evaluating intelligence to spell damage, there is no meditation, there is no stealth, there's a lot of things that don't work here. It's just basic era. But let's take a look at the wiki page here. For instance, skills, we have an overview of skills here. For instance, let's cover a few things that comes to mind. Alchemy, potion kegs are not available, so you can only make potions here, no potion kegs. Anatomy, you can only gauge strength and dex of a creature, does not provide additional damage to combat. Animal lore, you just get information of animals, but it's not required to control animals. Animal taming, okay, here the ultimate goal is to tame dragons. Dragons one-shot you, that's 140 damage with fire breath. So you better be prepared when you're gonna tame a dragon, and it requires 99 taming, okay? 99 taming is a lot. And there is no white worms, there is no nightmares because there's no T2A, okay? And once you tame a dragon, anybody can control a dragon. You only need taming to tame them, but to control them, taming is not needed. Archer, you can shoot on the run. This is the age of archers, guys. There's no insta hit, and archers can shoot while they run, so this is definitely the age of archer. Evaluating intelligence again doesn't provide additional damage to spells. Healing, you can instantly heal for a small amount. Okay, so very different than the bandage timer. You can cast while hidden. If you're hidden and you start casting a spell, you're still hidden. Until you release the spell, you're hidden. Magery again, there is no meditation here. No meditation. And the regeneration rate is fixed for everybody. So it means this is the era of plate mages. So you go around in full plate armor and you still have your mana. There are no coloradors, there's only iron in this era. Believe it or not, there was an era where colorador was not a thing. Parrying is a thing here. If you have the top karma or the lowest karma, you can choose to be an order guard or a chaos guard. And if you get the shield, you can equip the shield, and the shield is spell channeling basically. So you can cast with the shield equipped. But you can be flagged. People can flag on you. If a chaos guy sees your order shield, he can flag on you even in town. So it's a bit dodgy. Snooping will turn you gray. Resist spells is one important thing in this era. You are never gonna leave town without resist spells, I'm telling you. There's no cheating about resist spells here. Stealth is not in place, so you don't need to worry about stealth or trying to stealth inside your house. Stealth is not in place in this era, only hiding. Tactics will provide bonus to melee damage, and veterinary works just the same, just pretty much the same as any other era, but you can heal multiple pets at a time. There are a few skill guides here, starting equipment that you can browse. What else can we find here? Okay. Here, animal taming. You see, you should have guides here, say stating something. Here, the taming skill required for creatures. This is very, very, very different from later eras. Here, I mean, you still have white worms and drakes. I mean, don't bother. Don't watch them. The point is, here, when something is released, you cannot tame it for free. Every time it's released and retamed, it increases taming by 6. So that becomes a problem. That quickly becomes a problem. What else do we have here? We have, for instance, combat mechanics. Combat mechanics, no damage modifier, armor rating and meditation, we already discussed it. And there is no insta-hit here. So there's no Halley cycle, there is no insta-hit, and you can shoot on the run with archery. What else do we have here? Let's check something else. World map. Yeah, this is the very familiar world map. Okay, and that's it. You don't have Ilshina, you don't have Lost Lands, you don't have Dokuno, you don't have Malast, you don't have funny places. This is it. Britannia. Okay? What else do we have here? House rules. This is very important, guys. You are allowed an unlimited number of houses per account. That was the rules in place back in the day, believe it or not. Houses may not be converted back into the ones placed. I mean, you place a house, oh no, shit, I don't need this house no more, or I misplaced it, let's redid it back. No, you cannot do it. You cannot do that. There is no iBandy, no one remove thyself, no friends, no co-owner, there's no lockdowns, items don't decay inside your house, and out ownership is key ownership. You lose your key, you lose your house. That's it. Okay? There are methods. The house placement in this area is a little bit iffy. There's method of securing a sort of courtyard, maybe with tents. That's something I wouldn't count on. What else do we have here? Area-specific houses. Also here we don't have add-ons. Okay, so then let's craft a small forge. Let's craft an oven. No, you buy. For instance, if you want a forge, you gotta buy a blacksmith shop, and this is the blacksmith shop. If you want other things, for instance, the loom and the spinning wheel, you gotta buy a tailor shop. And so you can also have patios. I mean, let's have a miller patio. That's what you get, and it's already fixed. There's no date, okay? And you have tents. Tents with the chest inside. You can place vendors inside tents. Believe it or not, you can place vendors inside tents. Very, very specific. Magic items, I don't know, magic items you can, okay, your ruin, might, the good old-fashioned magic items, and then you have resist, and then you have reflect, and then you have debuffs, buffs, and you have thunder, and you have dragon breath, and the very classic D2 thing, talent rings, the very classic things here. So this is really what this is all about. This is a great shard. Okay, right now we have also seer quests. So there's a guy here that is a seer, basically a GM doing quests, and you can have endless of content. Even under these fixed rules, you have endless content. So I invite you to use the link in the description below to join the shard, engage with the people here, engage with staff, and enjoy this rule set. If you have played them back in the day, or if you haven't played that back in the day and you just want to explore an era that you never know of Ultima Online, just click here. It's free to play, and I will leave you here a couple of links how to get things started, because things are very different. Even if you played back in the day, things are very different. Check those links out, and I hope to see you on Origins. Until next time, laid out.